Hey, my name is Joe Arroyo, founder and CIO of Arroyo & Co. And a key question we get asked all the time by our clients is, how do I get out of the overwhelm? I'm trying to do a million different things and I just can't fit all of those things within my day. All the stuff that comes cramming in on me that has to be done, and focus on the thing that I know that I need to be focusing on, which is building in the right talent into my organization. Not just getting the right talent, but training that talent to be self-managed and profitable, and then creating a culture that actually retains the talent. And the thing we tell our clients with great delight is that the answer is not learning how to do the million different things right. You know that. You know that even if you could do in one day the million different things you need to do, you would never be able to do it consistently over time. What we call time on task over time, which is critical to build the business that you really want. The secret is to find the one thing that matters most, the lead domino, the leverage point that addresses 99% of the things that you're dealing with and puts you in overwhelm. And that lead domino we have found is learning how to become a master of building your business by building people. And if you think about it, the simplest path to growing a great business, any business, mortgage, real estate, or whether you're, Elon Musk building Tesla or SpaceX, you need a great team to make that business a reality. So to get out of overwhelm, clear the noise, learn to become a master of recruiting and selecting 1 in 100 talent, training that talent to self-manage profitability, and then learning to become a world-class CEO that creates an ongoing culture of leadership and motivation that allows growth and innovation, allows the talent to continue to grow and innovate, which is the key to retaining them, and that retention is the key to profitability. So we've learned, having our methodology, recruit and select more than 10,000 top producers in the last decade alone, training that talent, putting them through a culture that grows them continually year after year. We've learned that there is an order to growth. There is an order to being able to take great vision and bring that vision into reality. That order of growth is 7 steps. It begins with you. You as the CEO, you as the founder of the company, having the right mindset and understanding of who you are and who you're here to be in the marketplace. Not just as an individual, but as an organization. You are the one that embodies the organization first and foremost. So you must be able to articulate clearly and congruently, what is your vision? What is your mission that you are on, that you are calling people into relationship with you on? What is your sense of role? Who are you here to be, and who do you need others to be around you in order to make that vision and mission a reality? Once you're in that clear and congruent space of being able to articulate it, we help you craft that into a clear and compelling future for the others that you're calling into relationship around you. That's your target market, the clients, right? The people who drive production and profit. That's your core team members, of course, the people who you need to be 1 in 100 talent to grow that 1 in 100 vision. That's bringing key stakeholders and investors alongside you if necessary. And of course, key relationships, alliance partnerships, and gatekeepers, people who can open whole new doors of networks and opportunities to you, calling them into the clear and compelling future that you see for yourself, and how that is a clear and compelling future for them as well, is a critical success factor in you being able to successfully order growth. But just having a vision, a clear and compelling future alone is not enough. You need to know how to model that now, how to take it from the abstract of the clear and compelling future to the specifics of who are the people that you need, what are the processes that you need those people to execute, what are the production metrics, the scorecard that those people will be scored on, what kind of portfolio or asset are we building from this business? For example, we call it a relationship portfolio, a portfolio of a target market that we have adopted relationally that we get to continue to nurture for repeat and referral business over time. And how is that all in the final model coming down to the bottom line of profitability? And again, not just profitability for us, but for the people who are in relationship with us. So once we've modeled it, we've modeled in our 5 core models, now we know how to take what are the processes, what are the production metrics, what's the target profit, and what are the knowledge, attitude, skills, beliefs, and habits required to operate those processes and production metrics over time. Creating those standards of the knowledge, attitude, skills, beliefs, and habits that I need people to have to operate it, I can now create the standards and expectations of the type of person who I'm after and get into recruit select mode to bring that talent in to run my business? Because you're not the one. If you're going to grow great business and grow it quickly, you're not the one who's running the day-to-day of the how and what. You're running the who, the 1 in 100, and that's through Recruit Select. But bringing talent in alone is not a guarantee of performance. Talent will fail if you do not have a process to train that talent into self-managed profitability. And here's the key: to train them quickly. You have 100 days from the day you've brought talent in the door to get that talent trained. If you do not have them trained, if they do not know their job and they are not in profit in 100 days, they lose faith in who you are, they lose faith in the vision, and they begin to check out. Either literally they leave and you've lost them, you're a revolving door, or you no longer have 100% of who that person is. So now we've got the talent, we've got them trained, and this sixth piece, the sixth step in the order of growth is critical, because without it, everything else will just be a big expense. It'll be a big L on your P&L. It'll be a massive loss. Because bringing in talent and training talent is expensive. You need to know how to create an ongoing culture of leadership and motivation, a culture that makes your talent continue to grow, allows them to continue to innovate with the market. And that is the key to retention. Because bringing talent in and training talent has a catch. And the catch is when they can no longer see themselves growing and meeting their objectives, their vision for themselves, by being a part of meeting your vision and your objectives, the vision and objectives of the company, that talent will leave you. And they should, because it's their life, right? They want to become who they're here to become as well. So you, who probably, like me, never had an opportunity to go to CEO school, you've built the company that you've built by sheer grit and grind. We're going to train you to become a world-class CEO, to create that accountability, that execution, that leadership and motivation in your organization that allows you to continually grow and innovate. And then finally, the seventh step in the order of growth, and this is a critical step, it's where we Imagineer the future again. It's where we take the perspectives of our market, we take the perspectives of our team, of our stakeholders, of our key relationships, and we ask them from three core areas of the dreamer, the realist, and the critic. How does our vision apply to the market as it is right now? How might it apply to the market of the future? What do we need to tweak and change to continue to be optimized, to continue to be with what we call the market of the moment? Wouldn't it be great if we could just cast a vision once, create a few models and processes once, and it just, in infinity time, it just continues to operate successfully? And as you know, that's not how it works. Markets change. Markets provide ongoing constraints and ongoing opportunities, and collective intelligence allows us to expand our perspective from our own piece of pie, our own slice of perspective, to getting the perspective of the whole, which is critical for us to have knowledge that we otherwise would never have access to in and of ourselves, no matter how intelligent or smart you or I are. So there's 7 core steps. Those core steps are in complete order. You can't recruit talent if you yourself don't have a clear vision and mission, understanding of your role. You can't train talent if they're not talent and you didn't recruit them in. You can't recruit talent if you don't have a clear and compelling future that you're calling them into. If that clear and compelling future doesn't have the 5 core models of who are the people you need, the processes, production, the portfolio that you're building, and the profitability for everyone. If you don't have that in play, you can't call the talent or retain that talent through an ongoing culture of leadership and motivation. And then if all you do is remain static and have 1 or 2 great years and you're not applying the discipline of collective intelligence, you'll never be able to build a 10-year or 20-year business. You'll end up building a 1-year business 10 years in a row because you're constantly just starting over. So each step must be followed in order. And here's the beauty. We've made that order for you, and we call it the order of growth. So if you would like to know how we could personally help you apply the order of growth to you and your vision, your culture and organization, we'd be delighted to have that conversation. Simply apply for a discovery call. One of my team members will reach out to you, ask you a few key questions, just make sure that we're fit to potentially work together. And then you and I will get on an exploratory conversation, a consultative call to see where you're at, what the gaps are, and how we get you to that outcome that you're really after.